Phantom Mephisto. My bad, dude. I got caught up watching a fucking video on for Phasmophobia, and I forgot that I was even going to be doing a live stream tonight. And I realized when I saw the time, I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm like a minute and a half late, man. So let me start this bitch up. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Yo, Outsider, you seem to be a little bit on the upset side on the fact that I called Death Stranding trash. Let me ask you a question, sir. Do you really, really, truly believe that Kojima is some god-tier fucking developer? Here's a little bit of a news flash, dude. Show me an actual fucking franchise or a series of games outside of Metal Gear Solid, the first 3 titles, that even fucking remotely fucking touches what fucking Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 are. Fucking nothing. This man has made and been part of more duds than fucking Miyamoto has, man, in his whole entire Nintendo fucking career. But yet everyone wants to stick a fucking goddamn boner up in the air for this fucking goddamn guy, and I'll never understand as to why. Because his games are pretty fucking shit, man, to be fair. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Death Stranding is 100% one of them. Oh, man. And I don't care if I platted the game or not. I don't personally give a shit about that. Like, the story was, like, really good. The gameplay was dog shit. And no one's ever going to try to sit there and try to convince me otherwise, dude. So, I came across this brand spanking new game that's getting ready to pop out on PC for early access over on Steam called Unpossessed, or Unpossesses or something like that. It's very similar to Phasmophobia, but it's done in the sense of an exorcism. It's 1 to 4 players, and players have to explore these maps and perform an exorcist on fucking demons and other, like, dolls and all this other shit, dude. It's fucking wild, man. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah. And it's hilarious. What's hilarious, too, as well, is that my friend Faye even mentioned, and even Troy mentioned, too, as well, that he would love to see a game where, like, you just doing exorcisms on people and shit. They got their wish. So hopefully in the future it comes to consoles, man. Fucking, that'd be sweet. Oh, man. But yeah, no. Again, like I've been saying every episode, man, Phasma's going to be on my playlist, man. Probably for the rest of this whole entire month, man. Ugh. Yeah, Unpossessed looks fucking sweet. Definitely check that bitch out over on Steam there, fucking Uncompetitive, man. That game looks fucking awesome. Oh, yeah, let me turn that off so that we don't mess with the audio here. Oh, yeah, fucking, yo. Sad news fucking transpired fucking earlier this evening, man. Tony Todd fucking passed away this evening, dude. Age 69. God damn, that sucks, bro. Terribly sucks, man. He was a fucking... That dude was awesome. Fucking... There, on the 12th of November, there will be a documentary for South of Midnight dropping. I will definitely be watching that. There is a new fucking Hogwarts Legacy sequel coming. They've already confirmed that, I guess in their last financial briefing that Warner Brothers Games put out. But it's also going to tie in with the Harry Potter HBO series that's going to be coming out, which I was not aware of, but now I am, so that's kind of cool, I guess. No, let's see here. Stalker 2 has gone gold, which is cool. Good, finally. Nice to see that game come out. Yo, No Man's Sky added cross saves, man, which is fucking amazing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Death Stranding 2. But seeing how that Death Stranding 1 finally is on Xbox, more likely 2 is also going to be on Xbox day one along PlayStation and shit. Because Kojima now owns the IP. Sony no longer owns the IP anymore. So we'll see what happens there. Me personally, I don't really care. I don't really care because I think Kojima is a one-time wonder that the fucking media and fans have fucking praised for this long, and I'll never understand as to why. Like I said, he can write good stories, man. He's just a really shitty game developer, that's all. Or, let me not say shitty, but he's very generic. So, I can tell you one thing right now, that the trophies and the achievements for Phasmophobia are going to be a fucking bitch to get the 1K or the plat for that shit. Bro, you have to get to fucking Prestige 3 as one of the trophies. Do you have any idea how long that's going to fucking take? There's 100 levels, and it takes forever. The only way you're going to grind up levels extremely fast is if you jack the rewards up, man. I'm not at the point of, like, where I can identify, like ghosts that quickly. Although, fucking, eventually down the road, I will eventually I have to learn to start getting into hunts and understanding those better and understanding the mechanics better, man, so I don't fucking flip out when a hunt happens. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. Like, I want to get used to doing the loop system, man, because that way I can keep an ear out for, like, certain, like, sounds that the fucking ghost makes, or the way the ghost looks when it's, like, coming towards me, if it's slowed down, sped up, or fucking shape shifts or some shit. What up there, Stardust? How you doing, my brother? But fucking, I definitely want to start, like, doing that for sure, because I feel like that is something that I want to learn and get better at, so that way I can actually help identify shit and not be a pussy. You know what I mean? To go into an asylum and, like, with, like, 60% fucking sanity, be like, okay, whatever, man, I'm not worried about it because I've done this shit before. I know exactly what to expect. It's also learning the map, too, and depending on what difficulty you're on, you know, you're limited to how many fucking safe spaces you have in the map, right? Like, when you play it on fucking, like, on Insane, you have none at all, like, no safe spots, like, you know what I mean? And that's a difficulty I kind of want to, like, give it a shot and see it, because I want hunts to occur faster, so that way I can get better at, you know what I mean, memorizing shit. Plus, I do like the fact that there's like certain tricks that you can do, man, where fucking, like, you can easily identify what kind of ghost it is. You know what I mean? So, like, that's something I really want to pay attention to, because that way I can, like, narrow my experience when I play with other people that fucking I can also, like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys wait here, I'll go do that fucking shit that you guys don't want to do. You know what I mean? And again, like, fucking, there's so much amazing mechanics that, like, make Phasmophobia a very deep, complex game, which is why a lot of journalists won't review it. And the ones that did, fucking, like, all they bitched about is how, like, confused they were. They don't understand, well, the game's got a really steep learning curve, therefore I'm going to knock it down some points because I couldn't understand it within the first 20 minutes of playing. Fuck off. But whatever, I digress, man. I digress, dude. So, another thing I'll bring up real quick. Now, this is not a... Oh, shit, one sec, guys, hold on. So, there's one thing I want to bring up real quick, man. And look, I want to make this disclaimer up front. I'm not saying that this is a bad number or any of that crap like that for this said IP. I'm just really sad that it wasn't higher out of the gate, because I wanted more people to be generally excited for this game, because I want this game to be a steady franchise for PlayStation across the fucking board, right? Because I feel like, so I'm obviously talking about Astrobot. Sony came out and confirmed how well it sold, and it sold 1.5 million, which is pretty good for a game with probably the fraction of what Horizon Zero Dawn had or Horizon Forbidden West had, right? So again, that's not my issue. My issue is that I really hope to God over the next year or two, fucking Astrobot will definitely sell like at least 5 or 6 million. You know what I mean? So that Sony will continue that franchise going forward. Because Sony definitely has this bad tolerance. So does Nintendo, where they've come up with these interesting IPs. They don't sell well for them. And then fucking that's it. You'll never see another game from that fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's why we're not going to ever see a Days Gone, because it missed the mark in its review department. Even though it sold like 8-9 million after like a couple years being on the market, which is typically what Sony games fucking usually do. Fucking, it's just a real shame that we'll never see a sequel to a game that I feel is probably one of the better IPs that Sony has released in a long fucking time. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, it's just weird to me. Yeah, those are probably people who have played the PC version for fucking golly knows how long and went on there and just got the fucking platinum. You know what I mean? Because it's an easy plat for them because they know all the ins and outs. They know how to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the pro players. I'm not even in the realm of that category because I'm still new to the game, but I'm also really trying my hardest to master the game. You know what I mean? I want to be able to pay attention to stuff and catch it and be like, okay, I know exactly what ghost it is. Because it did this thing, or it's doing this thing, or whatever you want to call it. Or I noticed it in the hunt, and I got myself killed, but at least I can tell my teammates what I saw. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm really, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's wild to me that a $20 investment is giving me not only more playtime, but more depth and more complex mechanics to learn and master than a fucking $70 IP with a 200 or a fucking $150 million budget behind it, man. It's just fucking mind-boggling to me. You know what I mean? People say, oh, this game is fucking great, but yet when you play it, it's such a basic fucking game with no depth or complexity behind what the fuck you're doing, dude. I don't know, man. Just, ooh, that might actually make my alarm go off. Hold on one second, guys. Lately, I haven't had my alarm go off for like a long time in my room, but the last couple of days I've been getting unlucky with that. And I think it's just because of the fact that I have my AC on a little too high. But I want to keep it on that though, man, because I like when my room is, you know, like more on the chilly side when I go to bed at nighttime, because it just makes me sleep a lot easier. But when the winter comes around though, man, sometimes that can be a real bitch. But I'm not worried about it this year because they fixed my fucking my AC last year. Yeah, it was either last year. Yeah, it was either last year or right at the end of 2023 or 2022. Sorry, it was when they fixed my AC because they had to fix the fucking the metal fucking heater thing, whatever you want to call it, because it was like gone, like it wouldn't heat up anymore because it was so like far gone. So they had to come in and replace that and change the heat springs in my shit. So now I get fucking amazing heat, but it pushes out way too fucking much. So like that's something that I would have to like only put on like at nighttime when it's like dead freezing in my room, and then that way I'll fucking, by the time I wake up in the morning, sure I'll be sweaty, but I take a shower in the morning anyways. But at least it'll help me get to sleep while the room is getting ready to be heated up and shit. I'll be long fucking passed out by the time it gets fucking like overly too hot. But it hasn't been bad so far this year. There's been a couple of really cold days here where I did have to turn it on. What's up, latency? Where I did have to turn it on and it was fine. You know what I mean? I think it just depends on like how cold the weather is outside. But like, I don't know. I'm hoping to God that we don't get an early winter this year because I really want winter to be like after fucking Christmas. But we haven't had that in a long fucking time. So we'll see what happens this year, man. Because we're already like fucking 8 days into November and I haven't seen anything about fucking snow coming yet. But even that I will never fucking actually believe when it comes to weather systems, man. Because 95% of the time, during the wintertime, that shit's usually either half-assed or wrong, completely wrong. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's like the one main thing I fucking hate the most, dude. As far as like activity goes, as far as like interesting stuff that's happening here, nah, it's been fairly quiet, dude. Like I haven't seen anything fucking out of the ordinary or seen like cops come around. Well, I saw that one fucking there was an ambulance that showed up here. I want to say about middle of October, and I guess some guy OD'd in his room or some shit like that. So yeah, there's that, but that's literally about it though. It's been fairly quiet. Excuse me. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Boxing Day? Yeah, fucking Boxing Day is not till is not till the 26th of December for us, but I know you guys are going to be having fucking your Black Friday coming up here soon because you guys get fucking Thanksgiving this month. You've had ours last month, man. Which, for my money, is the proper way to have Thanksgiving because it just feels right. This month just feels weird. What am I thankful for? Not being American, that's for sure. Ah, man, let me stop. I'm just fucking with you guys. Yeah, dude, that shit's wild, man. You know what's going to be interesting though? Fucking, I'm still overly excited to see what Nintendo is going to show off for their next gen console. Because honestly, dude, like, if GameStop, for example, right over where I live, actually has a trade-in deal where it will slash like the price in half, then I just pay for the rest of it, man. I might actually go that route for upgrading to the next Nintendo console, so that way I have at least Nintendo's next gen console fucking early. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. We shall see what fucking happens, man. One day I am going to do a stream. I just need to fix the audio problem. That's the reason why I haven't really been uploading any videos on Phasmo with fucking Faye and Troy, just because there's like this weird echo thing, and I don't want people complaining about that. I know how to get rid of it. It's just every time when if I do it that way to get rid of the echo, fucking, or like whatever you want to call it, there's a massive delay fucking with the video and the audio about halfway through the video content. You know what I mean? And which kind of pisses me off because it never used to do that on OBS until I started like downloading all the newest updates and shit. So I'm trying to figure out the best course of action, and I think the best course of action is just to set it to that it just reads it, or my desktop reads my fucking AverMedia, or not my AverMedia, my fucking Elgato. So that way, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I've tried that yet. I tried the thing where I had it listen on the hardware side, and that was okay. But I'm pretty sure I don't know. I have to go back and revisit that and see if that still works. You know what I mean? Because if I can fix that echo problem, then I'm planning on doing a live stream with the three of us fucking in the future for sure. So I got to do some tests on that. So I think I might do that tomorrow when I'm playing with Faye, or when the three of us are playing. I'm going to try, do a long session of recording it via the audio from the desktop, so that way it gets rid of the echo completely, and see if there's that much of a delay. And if there isn't that much of a delay, or it's barely noticeable, then I'm not going to give a shit. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, did I post the videos on all these fucking shits yet? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Fuck yeah, bitches. Shit, yeah, hold on. Let me just post it in the whatever you want to call it. I forgot to get off fucking Discord, man. I always forget to do that shit. Let me post it in here and get the fuck out. All right, close down Discord. I keep forgetting that because that puts a boost in my CPU fucking when it comes to when I stream and shit. So yeah, latency. Phasmo is definitely a keeper on my channel for sure because I'm both my two videos fucking are like over 200 views like almost simultaneously, dude. Like it's weird, which I think is fucking great because any other game I barely get fucking jack shit for views, but Phasmo has been fucking excellent. I gained a couple subs already and shit like that, dude. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna start making more videos for Phasmo for sure. Oh man. But yeah, I'll definitely get that problem sorted out, man, because I'm sure I could probably fix the delay by like changing the delay percentage or something like that, so that way the audio stays in sync the entire time. But like I said, I'll do a test run tomorrow, and I'll make sure like to have like my browser closed off too, as well. Like anything that would actually like, you know what I mean, to make my experience easier, because like I'm limited to what I can do with my laptop. But it's been getting me by, so I ain't complaining, man. But I am worried that one day I'll wake up and this laptop is never going to turn back on again. I'll be like, fuck, it's, time to go for a resting place, man. And then back down to square one again. Using my fucking phone, man, to communicate with bitches, man. And that's going to suck even more for me because I fucking detest my phone. Well, no, let me not say that. I just don't like touchscreens in general. I think touchscreens is like, at least for me anyways, it's a horrible fucking way to play like anything. Like texting. Like, I see people, like, fucking using one finger to text, and they text so fucking fast. It's like, bro, how you doing that? Like, they have bigger thumbs than me, bro, and they're doing that shit so fast. It's like, bro, I can't do that. Like, nah, bro, I'm good. It's wild to see that Nintendo came out with that Mario and Luigi Brotherhood shit game, or whatever the fuck it's called, and, like, people are just ransacking it, dude. Poor big fucking Nintendo. But here's the thing. I don't judge Nintendo games based on... I don't judge any game based on Metacritic scores. I mean, we're talking about Metacritic, dude. Fucking, Jesus Christ, that alone, or even individual fucking journalists like IGN. Like, are you serious? But anyways, fucking, I don't judge Nintendo games, period, because Nintendo doesn't make bad games. They just don't make bad games. The only reason why people will tell you otherwise, man, is because it just leads to the fact that it's a game that was not designed for something that they want to play. They don't like the idea behind it. Like, there's people out there that think Splatoon is dog shit. Splatoon's a fucking amazing IP. Fucking hands down an amazing IP. But a lot of people out there are going to think otherwise or not understand as to why they think that. You know what I'm saying? But it's always like that for Nintendo shit. But yeah, anytime when somebody questions a game that somebody likes on PlayStation or somebody likes on Xbox, dude, it's like the whole entire fucking structure of their reasonings as to why just feels really off. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell when someone's passionate about a game or when someone is just faking to have some kind of excitement for a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot of signs over the years, you know what I mean, since we've been on this social internet shit. But at the same time, like, it's not a guaranteed thing, but, like, you can see some, like, especially if you catch it early on. Like, if you catch the signs early on, you can easily tell who are the people that are legitimately excited for a game, the people who are not really giving a shit about the game, but they just want to be a part of the conversation. And some of the times, man, fucking, like, the evidence is sitting right in front of them, like, right in front of you, but most people don't take the time to look. And that being their fucking trophy profile, which is why a lot of people put their profiles on private. Or only friends can view their profile shit. You know what I mean? But even that has its play, like, I don't know, it's fucking dumb, dude. Because people use that shit to indicate that people play games or not, dude. No, it doesn't. Go look at my achievement list. You'll see a lot of games that have 0 fucking % in them that I barely even touched. It's like, it just happens that way. You know what I mean? I just do it on a grander scale because of the amount of fucking games that I play, or as what you guys would call, and I'm saying you guys just from a general audience perspective, trash. You know what I mean? Like, most people are going to sit there and tell me that Phasmophobia is a dog shit $20 investment, garbage concept, or a game that just looks like ass. Even though, for my money, like, Phasmophobia looks very realistic, and that's what scares me about it, is how fucking realistic it looks. Minus the fucking ghost shit, but it don't matter because it's the immersion factor of what you're doing, aka fucking theming. Like, you know what's funny? There's practically zero fucking music in fucking Phasmophobia, which even adds more to the eerie aspect, man, because you're paying attention to sound effects, not music fucking tracks, because music tracks going to throw you off. In fact, there's not even an option for music fucking at all, like a volume fucking setting for music in that game. It's just master volume and that's it. And that's great because I don't need to be hearing that stuff, especially in a game where I have to pay attention to sounds and key things in order to be able to solve and find evidence to narrow down my fucking choices of what the ghost is. You know what I mean? And that's where that depth comes into play. You know what I mean? Something that, like, that brings me back to the days of like Unreal Tournament and shit, where I had to pay attention to sound pickups. You know what I mean? Of weapons and armor shields. You know what I mean? Now I'm doing this in a fucking game that a lot of those like fucking complex mechanics like that should always be in games when they need to be in games. But when you build a game that's designed that would have a feature like that, it's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, man. No, motherfucker, man, I'm not going anywhere. Not in this time period. I ain't going fucking nowhere, dude. Fuck that. I've come to the realization, dude, that it's not that I don't want to distance myself from, because I used to love being around people, man. Like, I was a very social guy. I would always hang out with groups of people all the fucking time, man. Just like being part of the crowd, you know what I mean? But now, nah, I don't need to, dude. I want to stay far away from people as much as possible, other than the fact that when I go out somewhere, I'm in and I'm out and I'm back home. I don't linger around for shit. Because there's no point, dude. Because think of it like this. We just got done being out of a fucking 2-year goddamn fucking sick illness outbreak, for fuck's sakes. And I'm blessed. I don't know, maybe I did have COVID, but it was only a sinus infection, so thank God for that. But I didn't, you know what I mean? But I've never ever once did a test for COVID and it never came back fucking positive. It was always negative. And I double checked too as well. Because a positive or a negative could easily be a false positive or a false fucking negative. That kind of shit. But the thing is, though, man, is that by me not socializing with other people in the real anymore, man, is that I don't have to worry about fucking catching shit that fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit. And I don't give a shit about germs. Like, it is what it is. In fact, your body needs that in order to build tolerances, in order to prevent you from getting certain viruses. You know what I mean? But, like, when 2020 came around, there was such a strict fucking thing how you had to sanitize fucking everything. Let me ask you guys a fucking question. Maybe I'm not understanding this, because I understand the fact that we had to wear masks, right? Oh, so we don't fucking cough on people. Okay, that's fine. But now, why not make fucking wearing plastic gloves or mittens or something like that as a mandatory thing when our hands, our fingers go up our nose, in our mouths, that kind of shit, and we're touching shit. Like, that was the thing that really perplexed me. Because I thought, and I sat there for like, wait a minute. These people really want to fucking make themselves get sick. Because if you're constantly sanitizing shit and your body doesn't get those fucking germs that they need in order to fight back certain bacteria and other viruses, dude, you want to know why people get sick all the fucking time? There's your answer. There's your fucking answer, dude. Hold on one sec. You know what I mean? So so my bad. Sorry guys. I just wanted to make sure that my fucking fire alarm didn't go off. Because for some reason my fire alarm hates when I smoke weed, and I don't know why. But we're fine now because I put my joint out. But anyways, like it's the main reason why like fucking. And I was saying this to fucking Faye the other day, man, or a while back, that I said fucking people need to fucking like. I don't know what it is, man, but like you go out in public, right? You get a lot more people nowadays, kind of like fucking mentally judging you. You know what I mean? Not vocally, but in their head, like everybody does it. We all fucking do it, right? Like we see somebody that we walk by, our brains will automatically fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, ooh, that person's fucking looks kind of cool, or that chick looks fucking hot as shit. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff like that. But there's a, like, it's our own way to fucking, to think about what we think of other people without having to say it out loud and deal with any repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it sucks like for me to even admit to that, but don't think that I fucking look at somebody and automatically judge them every time. No, I don't really do it that very much because when somebody walks by me, if it's a chick, you know what I mean, and I think when I walk by her, I think that I'll like, you know, whatever you want to call it, I'll look, but I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But most of the time I usually don't. I just keep walking because I mind my own business. Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't got time for that shit. Unless they're looking at me or they say something to me first. You know what I mean? If they walk by and they say hi or whatever the case may be, I'm like, oh, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. That kind of shit. I'm not even going to talk about that outsider just because I don't want fucking YouTube shutting my channel down. So I'm keeping that off the radar. I just went around French kissing everyone. Sooner fucking everyone got it, the better. Dude, but it's also an easy avoidance. You don't have, okay, yes, be clean, have good, healthy hygiene and shit like that. But when you go out in public, whatever you want to call it and stuff like that, dude, like you don't have to sit there and sanitize your fingers after you pick something up. Because if you go home and you end up taking a shower the next morning, all that shit that was like, you know what I mean? Those germs and whatever the case may be are going to be fucking washed down the goddamn drain. Don't quote me on that last part, by the way. I don't know if that's medically accurate or not. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm just trying to sound smart, but I don't fucking know shit. But either way, at the end of the day, fucking like, yeah, dude, like a lot of people do some interesting stuff. But my main point is, I don't know what it is, man, but it seems like everyone just has like this weird, like, I don't know. I don't want to say vibe because it's not a vibe. It's like the way people behave nowadays is nothing like what I remember when I was growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Fuck all the goddamn modern day shit that people are using, like woke crap. I don't give a fuck about any of that. And that's not even what I'm referring to anyways. I definitely want to make that clear. I'm mainly talking about the way people perceive others. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of those old-fashioned kind of fucking dudes that was raised in the 90s that knew how to be polite, be extra nice, don't take people's bullshit, you know, that kind of stuff like that, and deal with issues my own way. Personal issues and whatever you want to call it, that kind of stuff like that. And that's exactly what I've been doing my whole life. And it's paid off for me tremendously doing it that way. Plus, it also allows me to skip the like stress and fucking depression too as well. Because if you have stress and you get depressed, dude, man, that's one of the worst things you could possibly fucking be under. That's like a fucking Wicca spell, bro. Because that shit will, like, knock you down. And you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to want to watch anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just want to cut yourself off from the rest of the world, lay in your bed, and just go to fucking sleep and not give a shit. I watched what? Happy prophecy about a man in the red hat, Trump. Motherfucker. Oh, God. All right, chat. Be honest with me. Who did you guys vote for? most of you in my chat are American, right? I mean, outside from you, uncompetitive, man, but you're more than likely to fucking tell me who you would vote for if you were American. Me personally, I'm not an. I don't know if it's a mandatory that you have to vote over there, but if you don't have to vote over there, I wouldn't vote. No. I'm just saying, like, if you were born American, and you know what I mean, like, who would you vote for? That's what I'm trying to say. I know you can't vote because you're from the UK, and if you moved down there, I'm talking about if you were born and raised in America, who would you vote for? All right, I respect your honesty, latency, man. All right, cool. I voted. So you didn't do a vote there? Okay, so yeah. So voting is not mandatory in the States. Oh, you would go with Trump too as well, competitive? Okay, cool. Duck. Donald Duck, that's hilarious. Donald Trump? No, I meant Duck. Oh, I'm sorry. Quack. Fuck out of here. Nah. So now I'm going to be fucking hearing news for the next fucking 4 years about how bad Donald Trump is destroying America and all this other bullshit. It's like, God damn it, dude. I don't want to fucking hear that shit again. Like, for fuck's sakes, dude. That's why, thank God I don't watch TV anymore. Because, I mean, modern TV, for the most part, fucking sucks because all the actual fucking streaming services on the market are getting the better shows. That's number one. Number two, fucking... And plus, best of all, sorry, you have the freedom to fucking to watch what the fuck you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? What you're in the mood for. Whereas TV, flip through the channels. You know what I mean? Try to find something to watch. Nothing really on TV you give two shits for. You just say fuck it and do something else. Donald Duck would be a better president. Yeah, probably would be. Probably would. Oh, yeah, for sure he probably would be, yeah. Dude, at this point, man, Inspector Gadget would be a better goddamn candidate than fucking Trump or fucking Kamala, to be fair. Killer, man, what's up, brother, man? Dude, I haven't made you a fucking mod on my channel. Well, you never really come on my channel anyways, dude, but I like to actually have you as a mod on my channel when you are watching my shit. Just in case if somebody fucking, you know what I mean? You can time people out that you like, people that say some dumbass shit, people who I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Because I do get that from time to time. I would have voted for Harris, but the cold got me sick. Damn. I respect your fucking your approach on that there, Stardust. And generally, again, I can't judge anything anyways because I'm Canadian, so I'm just looking from the out, like, you know what I mean? I'm looking from above, you know what I'm saying? Like country-wise, so it's just interesting to me. But I kind of have to like not constantly pay attention to it, but I have to like kind of be coherent of it because obviously Canada gets affected by a lot of the decisions that America makes because we're connected after all, even though for the most part we're discluded in North America. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense given the fact that we are the north part of fucking... No, never mind. But anyways, that said, I don't know, it just leads to interesting fucking aspects is what I'm trying to say, man. It's just weird. Oh, man, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring this up again, dude. Like, I know I keep talking about this shit, but I should have mentioned this earlier when I was doing my little fucking spiel about it. So I finally was able to try, like, the fucking, the high school map. Fucking, because I completely, like, the three of us, like, we completely forgot about it. And whenever the case of me, and I brought up in conversation there, fucking to a friend of mine earlier, I'm like, yo, you know what? We never even went to the high school map yet. I like, let's try that tonight and see what we think of it. First of all, that map is fucking awesome, but it's fucking terrifying. Fucking hella fucking terrifying. And I can't wait till I make some videos of that and the mental institution, man. Those two maps are fucking eerie as shit. Oh, excuse me. To be fair, fucking, she only had 104 days to campaign. I mean, I get that part because, I mean, the whole Biden administration, I get that part. Or Biden was just not fit to be fucking president anymore. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get that part. But it's still, like, I don't know, dude. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's just, for my money, man, it cracks me up that no more than 8 years ago, this fucker, man, was, like, hated by everybody. Didn't want to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, was like, no one's ever going to vote for Trump. No one's ever going to do that. And that motherfucker wins, right? Everybody hates him for it. The whole country goes in a blaze. Fast forward fucking 7.5 years later, this motherfucker is riding on a red fucking carpet by everybody in America wanting him to be back as president. What the fuck? Like, make it make sense, man. That's like over here in Canada, fucking us trying to vote fucking Trudeau in for a third fucking term. Bitch, it ain't happening. It ain't fucking happening, man. And it better not happen either, man. I swear to God, if federal wins, I'm going to be so fucking cheesed. That shit's fucking rigged. But we'll see how that goes. But this time, I'm 100% putting my vote in for sure. Because, like I said, man, I already put my foot down on that. Because I want Canada to go back to the way it used to be, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, our currency will still be, like, fairly high. But at least we won't be fucking sitting ducks in a fucking hotel room anymore. You know what I mean? Fix the housing shit, make fucking food more affordable and whatever you want to call it, dude, man. We'll slowly piece things back together again. Because right now, both these countries are fucked. Yeah, I'm competitive, man. Yes, I'm aware of fucking what, past things that Pierre has done. But here's the thing. Compared to what fucking Trudeau has done, dude, man, it's night and fucking day. It's night and fucking day. And I would be a hypocrite to say otherwise because fucking the same rules can be applied on how America does their presidency over there. Both sides are fucking evil, bro, no matter which way you look at it. But Pierre, for my money, dude, man, is less evil than with the way fucking Trudeau is running shit right now, dude, man. That's why nobody wants him in the office anymore. Everybody wants him out. There's a reason for that. Because he's been caught lying, manipulating, and fucking spending money on literally on himself and companies that he invests in, but does shit for us. Man. Stardust. Like a bad child. Make America's hat great again. Blaze, shut your ass up, dude. But that's the thing, though, man. Like, we rely on these fucking people. You know what I mean? Like, why do we put so much fucking faith and so much love and support into someone either we outright despise or that we fucking adore because what they stand for when it comes to our country? Or, better yet, American country or even, like, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude, it's just weird. It's like going back to the days where we had to sit there, like, and call people kings and queens and shit. It's just, like, what the fuck do you think all this crap is? Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's only okay, close to 1:30. I've been going for 45 minutes. All right, sweet, man. I'll definitely be ending this here in a few minutes and get my ass to bed, but I definitely want to do a live stream tonight because I'm high as shit. It's a good thing, by the way. Yeah, man. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to get my fucking tubby ass the fuck on out of here. I want to thank y'all for fucking chilling with your boy today. I appreciate it, man. Love y'all.